Hi, it's Adrienne. How are you doing today? So I am back with a palette that actually came out during Christmas time last year, but it's coming back for Halloween, and it's definitely a palette for Halloween. And so I was really glad to see it, and we might as well get started. And I'll tell you what I have on today. I have the Milani Conceal and Perfect. This is the Bronzing Drops in 110. The L'Oreal Lumi Glotion, and this is the 902. I went ahead and mixed these together to go ahead and get my primer today. And then as far as my foundation, I did go ahead and use the Colourpop Pretty Fresh, and I have this one in shade 4. It's actually one of their neutral shades, Pretty Fresh. They tend to have some neutral shades in their line, and this is one of them. And then I did go ahead and use the Pretty Fresh concealer as well, again from Colourpop. And so that's what I have on for my base today. I did go ahead and use the MAC Radiant Rosy, or Light Radiant Rosy as far as my bronzer. And then I got out the Colourpop Sweet Treat. This is one of their pearlized one of their pearlized blushes, and so I did go ahead and use that as my blush today. And I went ahead and got out the Colourpop Seismic to go ahead and use as my highlighter. And yeah, I got a lot of highlighter on today. So we're highlighted up. And then I do have the So Juicy on. This is again from Colourpop. It's one of their lippies. And let's see, I think it wore off, so let's put some more on here. Yeah, it wore down a little bit when I was putting on all my makeup, so yeah, that's what it looks like. It's really pretty, pretty much neutral color that you can wear with just about anything. And this one is Hit Stiff. That's what it says here. So let's see. As far as the actual palette that I used, this palette is coming to Target, and it's the Stranger Things palette by Colourpop. It is really reflective of the show. In fact, it has a monster on here. I think it's the only palette that I have that has a monster on it. And it has the underneath and the regular world. So it's divided into two. Here, it's a beautiful palette, and these darker shades have a lot of pigment. I mean, a lot of pigment to them. And you can get a lot of different looks from this. Today, I went ahead and did this one as my base. I used this one, and this is actually one of their glitter shades. So it actually has glitter in it that's suspended, so you don't need a glitter glue. And with this one, I used it from here to here, and then from here to here. So again, it's just suspended glitter, and it works really well. And then on the eyelid itself, I went ahead and used the green from about here to here. Then I used this light blue right on the center of the lid to go ahead and give it a pop. And I used this darker blue over on the outer corner. In fact, I think I'm going to add a little bit more of that into the outer corner. Oh, and I forgot, these two are actually the two glitter shades in here. I used this for my eyeliner, excuse me, on the bottom. And then I did go ahead and purchase the two, these are the multi-chromes that came, or they're part of the collection. And so I did go ahead and use the blue-purple one on the upper lid. And this one is actually more of a green-pink one. But again, I used this one on the upper lid. And so I think the look came out really fun. It's, yeah, it came out lighter. And so what I like doing and what I found with this palette is to go ahead and mix the two sides. So if you want a really, really dark look, this, the bottom half will work. But if you go ahead and mix the two sides, then you can get more of a medium toned look, which is right where I like to wear my eyeshadow. This is how it worked out. So there's a lot of glitter on there. And I think it turned out real fun, especially for an everyday look. But you can definitely do a red look. You got bronze looks in here, a couple of different blue looks, and you could just actually almost even do a pastel look with this whole top row up here. So it's a really versatile palette. It's a really pretty palette. I think for Halloween and going into winter and going into fall, it'll be a great palette. And I'm really glad that they brought it back and they brought it into Target. So would highly recommend. Beautiful palette. And other than that, I think that's just about all that I've done for the day. Or yeah, all that this particular video is about. So I hope that you have a great day, and I'll see you later, and bye.